Okay, so hi everyone, and I am working on the community support through AI project, and I'm trying to build a chatbot which will help the users to get a better access of the documentation, and which will help them, current users as well as implementers, to work. So here is my progress, and first of all, I started about from learning about the various techniques of building a chatbot. Mainly, there were two things we could do. The first one was RAG technique, and the second one was fine tuning. After reading many research papers and studying on various courses, I decided to go ahead with the RAG method because it was more computationally cheaper as well as it was giving a better performance generally. So for that, I gathered the data from the Slack channels and the GitHub repositories, and then I formatted the data in such a way so that the chatbot will be able to understand it. So for the data formatting part, I used Gemini API to basically write comments in the code because most of the data that is currently being used is are basically code files. So we needed to write comments in the code so that the LLM is able to understand it properly and the output generated is more accurate. So for that, I developed a script and to basically write the comments in all the code files. Then I started with the main coding for the RAG technique. And I also made sure that it is modular and we can basically change the method in future if a new technology, let's say, comes in, which is better. Then I researched for the deployment and integrating the backend part uh, of the chatbot, which is basically for storing the vector embeddings of a chatbot. So for storing the vector embeddings, I tested out two different types of embeddings present in the OpenAI. The first one is TextMall and the other one is ADA V2. I basically compared both of them and I decided to go ahead with TextMall as it was giving better performance and accuracy. Then for the backend part, as I mentioned, I used software known as Pinecone. It is one of the leading software which is being used for this purpose, as it provides a very quick and accurate responses. Then I experimented with the chunk size, which is basically how much like LLMs have a specific context window, which and they can only understand a specific thing in that context window. So I experimented with various chunk sizes, and I decided to go with the current number, which is 1,000 chunk size. Then currently, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to learn about guardrails, which is basically sometimes our LLM can become, let's say, distracted from uh, content that is the context that was given to it, and it deviates from that path. So currently, I'm learning more about that, which will help us to improve the accuracy of the chatbot. So for the future work, I will continue to improve the performance of the chatbot. And currently, I am doing it for TypeScript files only, and that too for certain TypeScript file. Not all of the database is currently being used. I will add more of them as we go ahead, and I will also look into the methods of the final deployment. So this is from my part, and now I would like to show a workable demo. Is my this screen visible?
Yeah.
The TypeScript file QA, is this visible?
Yeah, I can see that, Shubham.
Okay, so like let's suppose currently I have working with four TypeScript files. So let's suppose somebody wants to find about a file which is known as accounting module file. So give us somebody of. So as you can see, the chatbot is able to read the file and it is also able to give the necessary details and basically everything a LLM can do on a custom dataset. And let's suppose somebody asks a random question, which is basically what a chatbot is not trained on. So let's suppose I give a summary of shubham.ts file. There is no such file that exists. So a chatbot will not be able to understand it because we need to limit it to the context that we have provided. So this was a workable demo, and thank you.
Thanks, Shubham. Nice to see the live demo, and it's exciting to see, the community finally making some progress around utilizing generative AI, and it was very informative and, and a lot of new terms were introduced to me in that presentation. So looking forward to the second half of your efforts. So